Fallacies are errors or tricks of reasoning. We call a fallacy an error of reasoning if it occurs accidentally, and we call it a trick of reasoning if a speaker or writer uses it in order to deceive or manipulate his audience. Fallacies can be either formal or informal. Whether a fallacy is an error or a trick, whether it is formal or informal, its use undercuts the validity and soundness of any argument. At the same time, fallacious reasoning can damage the credibility of the speaker or the writer and improperly manipulate the emotions of the audience or the reader. Most formal fallacies are errors of logic. The conclusion doesn't really follow from or is not supported by the premises. Either the premises are untrue or the argument is invalid. Here is an example of an invalid deductive argument. Premise: all black bears are omnivores. Premise: all raccoons are omnivores. Conclusion: all raccoons are black bears. Bears are a subset of omnivores and raccoons are also a subset of omnivores. But these two subsets do not overlap, and the fact makes the conclusion illogical. The argument is invalid, that is, the relationship between the premises doesn't support the conclusion. Now, informal fallacies take many forms and are widespread in everyday discourse. Very often, they involve bringing irrelevant information into an argument, or they are based on assumptions that, when examined, prove to be incorrect. Formal fallacies are created when the relationship between premises and conclusion does not hold up, or when premises are unsound. Informal fallacies are more dependent on the misuse of language and of evidence. There are many specific types of informal fallacies, but most can be sorted into 4 general categories according to how the reasoning fails. These categories show how reasoning can go wrong and serve as warnings for what to watch out for in arguments. They are fallacies of relevance, fallacies of presumption, fallacies of ambiguity, and fallacies of diversion, and we'll talk about all of these in the upcoming videos.